What's up, guys? My name is Sparity, and today I'm going to be reacting to, or making a review. I'm reviewing The Lady of Heaven, trailer of 2021. If you guys didn't watch the video a week and a half ago, which is almost, well, 2 weeks ago, if you guys haven't seen this 2 weeks ago, you might not know. And technically, this is The Lady of Heaven, and technically, it's a movie that talks about probably an Iraq war. And to be honest, guys, it's actually weird because it's actually one of my most watched videos of June, the month of June. It got me a lot of views for some reason, God knows why, because here's my thing. One, it doesn't make sense. Now, I'm not upset that I got 15 likes and 15 dislikes, which is kind of surprising. And I'm not upset that people are disliking my video. I'm upset saying, how come people are liking and disliking this video of The Lady of Heaven on my reaction, but they're not watching any of my other videos? Because there's other videos on my content, like the new video, The Price is Right Classic, or any of my SpongeBob YTP videos, or the Phil Swift Flex Paste YTP. How come this video, The Lady of Heaven, is the most watched video, and how come people are watching this more than this? But how come if I'm actually watching a bunch of YouTube reactors like Slamboozle, Alien Boy, or even Kazi Reacts, or Will Scarborough, or Simba Reacts, and etc. There's a lot of other reactors, and they get no more than, they don't even get to 100 views, or they don't even get to 1,000 views, or even 12,000 views. Well, technically, Kazi Reacts has that. My point is, a lot of people don't react to this. And guys, I know in that video, I did say, how are people gonna say to themselves? Because I was actually thinking to myself, how are people actually gonna say they're gonna watch the last episode of Markiplier doing Resident Evil 8, and now they're gonna come and watch my reaction of this? Because, like I said, guys, I don't think reaction videos are popular than gaming content or any other video vlogs, and I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. I'm just upset because how could people watch this video of me but not watch my other videos? It doesn't make sense, and like I said, I don't know a lot about YouTube, and I want to say I want to know a lot about YouTube. It just upsets me. And the reason I didn't like the trailer is this. And how about we play the video so you understand? So the begin part shows us this. It shows cars, trucks, this or that. So I'm thinking, okay, it might be an Iraq war or an Afghanistan war. But looking at now, like my brain did pop up like this. And then we're looking, okay, this is something. This is interesting. And then this boy comes along, and then he sees his mother get, powed to the head, and then it's gone. And then this is the part that actually got me.
Did your mother ever tell you the story of the Lady of Heaven?
Like I said, don't tell me this is gonna be a slow movie or this or that. I said,
the Prophet Muhammad.
And then suddenly, 14,000 years ago, this or that, and that's when I thought, oh gosh. I like to point this out, guys, because I thought this was an Afghanistan or an Iraq war. I've watched a lot of World War II movies, Civil War, the Revolutionary War, and a lot of surprising films lately for the last few years of my life. So I thought this was going to be an interesting movie to watch because there's a war. But looking at the title and everything else and seeing the woman talking to this boy, do you know about the Way of Heaven? That's when I thought, okay, this might be something. I like to point this out. I'm a born-again Christian. We used to be Catholic, even though still might be a little bit, because if you were ever a Catholic, there's a few things people do. They pray for the dead. They Hail Mary to pray for the Lord Mary, which you shouldn't. You shouldn't pray to Mary. You shouldn't. And that's like, okay, well, why not pray to Mary? So don't pray for the dead, because, and I just don't think that's the right thing. And I don't want to judge people's religious of what they are. I just thought, oh man, the Lady of Heaven might be Mary, and that's what I thought, and it got me. And seeing this part like 14,000 years ago, it was like the movie called The Water Horse, Legend of the Deep. You know that movie, The Loch Ness Monster, and the boy named Angus. The plot goes off like this. In present-day Scotland, a couple American tourists, which I thought were the ones that were going to see the monster, meet an old man, which his name is Angus. Upon request, seeing the surgeon's photo, tells them about the Loch Ness Monster and why the photo is fake. Then they go back to 1942 when the old man was talking about his story when he was a little kid, and he finds this egg, and the creature of some egg that looks like a rock or a shell brings it home. The night later, it comes out of its shell, and he sees this long, small creature. And this is almost the same thing. Like, now we're going back 14,000 years ago, and now it's like, God, I was upset because the Water Horse movie, I thought it was going to talk about, I thought the main character was the two American tourists were going to meet the creature. I thought this was going to be an Iraq war. So that's when I thought, okay, straws out of the line. It took me a couple years later to make me get used to the Water Horse movie. So I like to point this out, guys. I don't like movies that involve going to the present day and then someone tells you a story about the past and then we talk about the whole movie in the past until the end of the movie, and I'm not a fan of that. Guys, I'm going to finish this video because my camera keeps turning off all the damn time by itself, and this is the third time I'm recording it, so I gotta talk really fast. So here's the part. Remember the scene when the woman says the gods are rumbling and then the whole thing shakes? And now we see people. I'll show you the video so you know what I mean. So we see this.
Those who will extinguish the light of truth.
So we're seeing this, we're seeing that, and then this part right here when the gods rumble and they murdered, burn the woman and this or that. And then this happens.
God will judge all of you.
Yeah, God will judge all of you. That's why I'm like, oh great, we're gonna have CGI effects or this or that. We're not gonna go back to the time when the Blues Brothers had over 100 police cars crashing. They can't make great movie films like that no more. Now we have the Lord of the Rings fighting stuff going on. Now we're back to this, and then suddenly... Sorry for talking right now. This isn't a reaction. This is my review and my reason for why I hate this. And I know, guys, we are at 1 minute and 43 seconds. I just want to pause the rest of this. The reason at this moment, like I think it was at 1 minute and 20 seconds of the video, that's when I started saying, that's the straw that broke the camel's back. Because, like I said before, guys, about those YouTube reactors and the people that react to this film, I was thinking to myself, how the heck are people going to get so many subscribers? And I know you viewers are going to get upset, commenting, oh, you're just an idiot, you're just begging for this stuff. And guys, I'm 22 years old. I don't want to be like Jack Roy when he actually had no fame when he was in his 20s, and then he was in his 40s and he became Rodney Dangerfield, and then suddenly his wife died. He had to take care of 2 kids, and then his success was about to come up, and then this and that because he was too old. Or it's like Phil Hartman when it took him a long time when he was in his 40s, and then he became successful, but he wasn't as successful when he was in his 20s, and then his wife killed him and herself, and then those people in their old ages. I don't want to be a successful person until I'm in my 40s or 50s or when I have a family, and I don't feel like I have a family. So I really want to be a successful person, and that's what ticked me off. I was thinking to myself, no way people are going to start watching videos of this more than Markiplier content. And I was upset because I'm thinking, how are people going to watch my video? So it was like, okay, well, there's no way people are going to watch my reaction to this video because I thought this was the worst video, and it looked like the worst film I was watching because it talked a little bit too religious, and I just don't think it was interesting. And I didn't like it because it had an interesting religion that wasn't, and I know it was a different film. It's from another country of the world. And I did say, was it from the Philippines or the Colombian Islands or Thailand? Those weren't the words I meant to say in my reaction. I meant to say Iraq or Afghanistan.
Full of faith.
And of course, the rest of the film just talks about the generation. I'll just let it play along, but yeah, like I said before, guys, it really
is the spreading of peace in the world.
I didn't hate it because it took me now a week to get used to this trailer because
No matter what the cost.
like, guys, I'll say this before, I don't know how good the film is, and someone did say in the comments of a video of my reaction, say that this will be released in a festival in July, but the movie will be originally released in September. We're just 2.5 months away, so to be honest, we might not know when this is. Sorry, just turn off. Okay. Like I said before, guys, I don't know how good this film is going to be. And to be honest, I really don't know if it's bad or good. And guys, I did got used to the trailer a lot, so don't get upset. This was the talk about my reaction because, like I said, guys, I know I'm really a jealous YouTuber, and I'm not like any other YouTuber saying that they're just doing this for fun. And I know people are saying, well, Markiplier and Jack, they were just starting YouTube because they were having fun. They didn't care about success. And I know, but I think a lot of people get their minds poisoned because they say, I want to be like Markiplier. I want to have more subscribers like him. But people don't realize that they started because they're just having fun. So it just really upsets me, and it actually ticks me a lot, and it just gets me to a different place in time that just makes me want to do this. And so it really did upset me when watching this video and the reaction, seeing these YouTubers, like I said, Simba Reacts or Kazi Reacts, because those YouTubers, they barely got 1,000 views, and a lot of other YouTubers don't even have 100 views, and I'm surprised. Guys, if I didn't... I know it is hard because, like, I know people are doing YouTube for fun. They don't care about being successful. And even though, guys, I want to be a auto racer, a Formula One or a NASCAR driver, a successful person, my biggest goal in life is I want to be half as successful as the King of Pop. I don't want to be really successful as the King of Pop, but as long as I'm halfway success than him, than Michael Jackson, then I'll be fine. I don't want to be that quarter of a success person like probably like any other group, because I know it's like, well, Metallica and Nickelback or any other band are actually in the quarter of popularity, and they don't have a lot of fans knowing a lot of those groups because they're actually in the middle of the quarter and a half mark of popularity. So it's like, well, and I know, guys, YouTube is not the way to be that big. And like I said, I want to be a driver or a huge IndyCar or F1 driver, or I want to be a successful artist, musician, or heavy metalist person that can make something really big. And I don't want to do it for America. I want to do it around the world for a lot of friends, because I met a lot of friends in Japan, a lot of Samoan friends of mine, and Canadian people that I am, because I'm a Canadian person of a Wallet, and I met a couple Brazilian people and an Italian person. So I want to have that generate of fans around other parts of the world. And I know YouTube is not the thing. And I have a lot of goals to achieve in life, and like I said, I don't want to be a D-bag. I don't. And even though I did grow out of watching the trailer movie and listen to some of the YouTube reactors reacting to this, because, and I know maybe some of these YouTube reactors that reacted to The Lady of Heaven aren't religious people, so maybe they didn't understand. Like I said before, I thought the Lady of Heaven was Mary, you know, like Jesus' wife, because we're not supposed to pray to Mary, even if you're, and I don't want to judge people if they're Catholic. I don't. I don't pray for the dead. You can honor them. You can honor your people, your friends, or honor the people that passed away that did something. You can do that. I just don't do that by praying to Mary. And that's why I thought of the Way of Heaven. I don't want to get upset and judge other people around the world of what they are. I don't want to judge Buddha. I don't want to judge any other idols. And like I said, we don't pray to idols. I hate idols, and Jesus hates idols and statues that people are praying to other things. And I don't want to say that, even though I don't like that, and Jesus doesn't like that. My father doesn't like that. None of us like idols. I thought this is what we were getting to of the Way of Heaven, maybe because it did say it was a true story. So, like, I don't know. Is it bad? And I can't tell. And guys, I'm going to read some comments of people that are actually interesting. Like, here's one. Muslim Online actually stated this. I get it's so hard to appreciate a movie when you're not steeped in the story. It can be confusing. I was a quarter confusing. I wasn't that confused. I was brain damaged from the reaction, so I get you what you mean. But I felt your reaction was over the top harsh, and I agree with him. I really did. I actually do agree. You can have just told the opinion why you don't like it. Instead, I'm going to subscribe to your channel, which you don't have to if you want to, but don't think about unsubbing. But that you will make a reaction video of the actual movie when it comes out. I'll be honest right now, copyright, music, and other... YouTube has been copywriting so much, so I don't think I'm going to make a reaction of the movie because... And like I said, my camera keeps dying when it's 10 minutes, so yeah, no way. I can't upload wrong content as long as I get a good camera. And like I said, this person, he also said... It is a wonderful epic story full of Shakespearean, which I didn't know, which I said, Lawrence of Arabia, and meets Game of Thrones, which I have seen a few episodes of Game of Thrones. And here's another line. We will be drawn into a world that sees a history of religion's birth as a wonderful action-packed story full of color, juxtaposed, wherever that word is, against the stark, colorless reality of the present-day, war-torn Middle East. And so now I actually realize where this is coming from. So, yeah, I guess it wasn't Iraq. Maybe this wasn't Afghanistan or an Iraq thing, because the beginning part of the film did show those trucks. So, yeah, I don't know. Here's one by Hilal Harris, Hilal space Harris. You're confused because you don't recognize the characters, which is true. Just do a simple Google search of the main characters that appear and then watch the trailer, which I did, and I'm still thinking who the Way of Heaven is because, like I said, I looked up a little bit of information and it is surprising of what I looked up. So thanks for telling me, Harris, which I already did look up before you comment this. Here's another one by MJ Loyalty. I'll be also waiting to see your feedback on the second video of your making soon. And I saw the comment, however, here is what I thought about the trailer. As a British person, I personally think the trailer looks awesome. Well, I am going to comment you, man, because you know what? I'm going to comment you until I get this on Premiere. Man of a Goodwill was the person that send this to me. He requested me to watch this, and I saw a lot of comments of his other people reaction. He said terrorism arose on the day of the attack on the Dar al-Zareh. Peace will be upon so everyone who took a negative thought about Islam upon him must watch this great film that the world will know for the first time who Mrs. Fatima al-Zahra, peace be upon her. And I'm not going to read the rest of it, but yeah, that was some of the information I did found about the Way of Heaven and other stuff. And also, I didn't realize that was Islam. And the person commented this about 2 weeks before, because I actually got this on Premiere. I actually sent a lot of 6 videos on Premiere during the first and like the second and third week of June, just taking a break because I know there was going to be a hot day. And like I said, I can't upload all videos because it is. And thank God it's a cold day right now, so I can take my time talking about this. Also, here's one by a person that I might not know his name because it's confusing. He said, Our Lady of Heaven, peace be upon her, movie, an amazing international movie that will amaze the world. What didn't amaze me is that it's actually it's actually a present talking about the past. That was the thing I didn't like. Like I said before, I don't like present. I'm actually going to comment him about this. The reason I also didn't like it as much is because it was a movie talking about the past, not the present. I hope he gets that information. John also said, we must be the movie first, then we judge. But I think it's great movie because it tells all about the real truth about Islam and the crimes which is committed, and it were hidden from us. So to be honest, guys, these people that are talking about Islam, I did not know this was an Islam movie. Like I said, guys, I'm not trying to confuse you viewers. Like I said before, I thought this was about Iraq or Afghanistan. I didn't know this was going to be in Islam. God bless from Iraq, a good person, the guy that talked about that. So, and I actually replied to him saying, my father does have friends there. He does have an Afghanistan friend. My father has met an Afghanistan person that's a civilian. And like I said, guys, when people talk about those countries, they think it's going to be dangerous war and enemies. But there's some people that are nice, that are civilians, that hate the war. So that's great to talk about. Here's one, is the King, saying, judging the movie by watching the trailer is not right. Watch the full movie, then give your thoughts. Thanks. To be honest, I'm actually going to do that. And I did reply to that person saying, I'm going to do that. And I'll explain it all, which I'm doing now, but I will do the movie. But first, I'm going to explain this about this, and then I'll watch the movie. Hassam Ali did say this. You don't get it. So it doesn't mean it is not good. It means that you don't understand enough. And you know what? You're right. And to be honest, I also commented him that I was actually going to make this video. And there's also one more, but now my camera's going to turn off by itself, so 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Again. So now it's time for the last comment here. I almost forgot this last comment. I'm just going to read this by Pink Panther. He stated, my brother, I think that we have to watch the movie and then we can judge it completely and to know what is the message. I agree with you that it's confusing trailer and maybe we don't have enough background about this film, why they make it, but I love to give you little information about it. I hope you do little research. If you like, I can give you some links if you interest, which it's okay, you don't have to, but thanks. The Lady of Heaven is Fatima, daughter of the Prophet Muhammad. Not many people know her. This movie is a summary of her story, and it's based on the narratives of both Sunni and Shia Muslims. It's story everyone won, kind of a weird error you got there, Pink Panther, can benefit from a learn from all religions. It is a true story that was hidden from the world, and only a small sect knew it. And throughout history, they tried to hide and erase it, but fortunately, it was preserved in this movie so that everyone knows it, with my sincere respect. And technically, this is what I actually replied to him. Sorry for breathing so much, or even rambling, or even exhaling a lot, or even stuttering a lot. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get to this video and just finish the video as quick as I can. I know this is a long 20-minute video, but like I said, I don't want to make my videos amateur as fuck right now. I'm just pissed off that I just don't have help, or people can't edit, because I'm editing this stuff by myself and I really hate it. And I wish I can have help right now, but still, it is hard to find help. It really is, because I don't trust a lot of people. Like I said, I replied to him saying, true, but we have 3 months to wait when it's released on September. And this is the thing I said about the film festival. He actually replied to me saying, the film will be shown in Cannes Festival for the first time in July, and there will be a press conference about it, and they will talk about it. And I said, didn't know that, but I am making another video about my thoughts on why I didn't like this trailer so stay tuned. He said, no problem, brother. I'm almost gonna reply to him right now. So technically that's about it. So like I said, sorry for talking too much, because and guys, I don't want to make content like this. Like, this video is over 20 minutes long, and you viewers might say this is a boring video because it's just my face that you're seeing, and I don't want to make boring content about my face. I like to show crazy things, but this video is nothing to be funny about. It's almost like when Ali Law had to take 3 months off from September to December of 2018 when people thought, why was he gone? Because he was arrested and he was found guilty and his videos were being age restricted. And it took him 3 months to upload a video. And he had to talk for over 20 minutes of that video. And man, this is what the video looks like to me. So sorry for making bored videos. I don't want to make boring videos for the rest of my life. But like I said, guys, I'm just trying to point this out. Looking at it, I don't hate the trailer as I used to. Like, I am getting used to it. I just hope, because like I said, just like the Pink Panther said, and he gave the good thoughts about it, or almost like John or Is the King, and or even just like anyone else, just like Man of a Good Will, or even Harris, or MJ Loyalty, or even Muslim Online, like. Any other person can actually have their good opinions about this, and I can see that. Like I said, this is just a trailer. There's nothing much about it. All I can say, guys, is hope you viewers understand. And guys, I will like to say this once. Like I said, guys, I do get a little bit of an anxiety and depression on YouTube because every time I get bad comments or people making horrible threats about me, or people are saying that this person is popular than you are, or I'm going to block you, or someone's going to ban me, I freak out a lot. Every time when I was at 540 subscribers a few days ago, now I'm at 539, now it's 538, but now I have 536 subscribers. Every time I lose subscribers, I freak out, and I try to upload stuff to make things crazy. The reason I was a little bit pissed off about the movie is because I was also losing subscribers, and I was thinking there's no way people are going to watch my content for this video I was making of The Way of Heaven, because who knows that I was not going to get a lot of views. I did not know I was going to get a lot of likes and dislikes from this. And like I said, I'm not upset about that. I'm just upset because I'm thinking, how the heck could people watch this, but they couldn't watch any of my other videos? And even if people were, then why are people not talking about me? Why are there people out there that can't find my videos? Or why can a bunch of people not find it? So this might be a big thing for me on YouTube I'm going to have to talk about. And I'm going to talk more about The Way of Heaven in the future. But all I can say is this is just the beginning of the story. And I'm going to talk more about The Way of Heaven in another video. So thank you. And with that being said, see you viewers in the next video.